It all started, this journey into this word, this powerful word started for me when I was flying to Atlanta several years ago. I was invited down there to talk about my book on the bride wore white. And I had this knowing that God was going to plant me on this issue of sexuality, that this was going to be my life call. And I still wasn't completely submitted to that. I was like, God, there's lots of good topics. There's prayer and Bible study. There's fasting. I'll even talk about fasting, and I'll even do it if you can just let me talk about something other than sex all the time. But I knew that God wanted me to land on this issue, and so I said this. I said, okay, Lord, I've been studying it every day, hour upon hour, for about 5 years. I think I've missed something. Because if you're this passionate, there must be something else. God, if I've missed something, if we, the church, has missed something, will you show me? Will you just blow my mind with your heart concerning this gift of sexuality? So I had prayed that before I got onto the plane, and as I got onto the plane, I had made a covenant with God that year that I was, for the first time, and I'm embarrassed to say this because I was in my early 30s, for the first time I was going to read the Bible from cover to cover, right in order. I wasn't going to stop. I made him that promise on January 1st. I remember distinctly that I got into the plane in April. I had made my way by then all the way to Genesis 4. I did make it through. It's a lot of reading in December. Genesis 4:1 says this: Adam lay with his wife Eve, and she became pregnant and gave birth to Cain. Now, I had read over that verse before, but suddenly this time it hit me in a new way. And I thought to myself, Esau was not just laying there. Bad translation. So I got home and I got my Hebrew study aids out. And I found that the Hebrew word there was yada, like yada, yada, yada. Now, for the Bible scholars in the room, it is correctly pronounced yada. But I have more fun with it the other way. It means this: to know, to be known, to be deeply respected. Not one hint of the physical. It gets right past that. It transcends the physical and goes to a deep emotional knowing and a respect.